Okay, it says I'm live here. G'day, guys. Yes, I'm kicking off nearly 15 minutes early, but I was ready, so why not? Don't have to stick to any particular rules with the live streaming. So tonight, the Bahrain Grand Prix. Yes, I'm going to do the whole thing, 57 laps. Should take a little bit under 2 hours to do. So a little bit of the backstory to this. Now, let me just resize this window for a second, and there we go. We'll just make that pretty close to full screen. There we go. All right, so now I actually realised I can hear myself in the background. So give me a second. I'm just going to dash out and actually turn my TV off. I meant to turn that off earlier, but I didn't. Just hang on. Alrighty, back again. Hopefully this is all working. Get my earpieces back in. Get comfy in my seat here. Okay, so let's have a look here. Alrighty. Hope you guys can hear me all right, but I assume you can. All right, so just looking at Assetto Corsa here, the one of the issues with Assetto Corsa with the Formula One is all the Formula One cars that you get with Assetto Corsa are all like in the 20 years old area, and I wanted something that was, a bit more up to date, probably the latest I could get. I actually bought two cars. So firstly, I had a bit of a hunt around. You have to buy cars if you want something from, the latest run of vehicles. So I bought a 2022, but I also bought this one, the Formula Hybrid 2021. Now, this is the one that just sounds amazing. This car is just excellent. Cost me, each of the cars cost me about $5.50 Australian, so pretty cheap. Just bought them from a private website. I might have got them from Sim Racing 24/7. This car's pretty damn fine. And Choose here, he says, "Evening, Gary. How's it? I might be early, and you aren't talking, but there is no sound." I'm pretty sure there is now. I was just away for a minute there, Chew. I didn't realise that I actually left the TV in the lounge room running, and it was on the stream, and I could actually hear myself in the background. I thought, no, I'll go switch that off. Can you hear me now? I'm assuming that you can. Just let me know, because it appears that my mic is on and everything's working in Broadcaster. So hopefully it's all there. I'll just hang here for a second while you answer that one, if you're able to answer that one for me. But I'm assuming you can hear me okay now. All right, so let me jump into Assetto Corsa here. Okay, so as I said, I've set it for 57 laps, the full Grand Prix. It tells me here that it's around an hour and 48 minutes to do. I've set the difficulty at 94%, so up 4% from the default, but I haven't gone like all 100% all the way with it. I did a little bit of practice, and I was just getting fully left behind at 100%, unfortunately. Now, things might have changed later on in the race. I didn't do the whole thing. Opponent aggression 100%, 19 opponents, so 20 cars in it, just like a regular Grand Prix. I'm going to be starting at the back, of course, and seeing if I can make my way up through the field. And let's jump into it and get going. Can you hear me, Jim?
All right, Gary. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, well, Jim can hear me. I'll have a quick vape because I won't get one for a while. So one of the things I did was, after a few laps, I asked Jim how I was going for fuel. And with a full load, he seemed to indicate that I was going to make it all the way without having to pit. So I'm actually going to try and go with a no-stop strategy here and see if that actually works. Only one way to find out.
This is the last lap of fuel. Your last.
All right, Jim. So let me set a few things up here. So tyres. So I'm actually going to go with hard.
In this lap. Box this lap.
You just settle down, Jim. And here I'm just going to go with a full tank of fuel. Now, I guess the idea with going with hard tyres is to see if the tyres can last the distance as well, hopefully. With a full load of fuel, I'll probably be reasonably slow at the beginning because the car's going to be pretty heavy. I think I'm just about ready now. I'm going to take a risk here and just have a peek under my VR helmet and just check that you guys are seeing it. Yeah, I've had some issues with the VR cutting out when I do that, but let's see if it can be done. Oh, hang on. What's happened? Okay, so yeah, that was a bad thing to do. It's gone all stupid on me. So give me a second. I'm going to pull out the sound thing from my computer, plug it back in. I should have trusted it. I should have just left it. Now I try to recenter, and it's also not doing anything. Alrighty, let's see if we actually get some action this time. Okay, I can hear Oculus, so let me get the desktop back up here. So I'm not going to peek out from under my helmet this time. Now, it normally shouldn't cut out, but I don't know why I've been having this issue with it over the past week or so, but yeah, it does, so really annoying. Just looking at the stream here, it looks like I can see the mic. I can actually read the chat from here, and Chu says all good. Alrighty, let's try it and see if we have a bit more success this time. Across the content manager, we hit the go button. Have a quick vape because I won't get one for the next hour and something. Now, I think you're gonna like the look and the sound of this car. It's pretty awesome. Super powerful, of course. Formula One, really hard to control. But I've done a little bit of practice, so hopefully, fingers crossed. Can you hear me, Jim?
Yes, I can hear you.
Alrighty, that's a good sign, Jim. Good sign. Alright, so let's set up again here. Tyres, hard, which I talked about the reason why. Full tank of fuel. We're going to see if we can go the whole distance. Here we go.
20th place. Okay, Gary, here we go. Go, nail it. Yellow flag. Perfect start, mate. This is great.
Now, it might be hard to keep up with them at first because I've got a full tank of fuel, so the car's heavy. Get nice and comfy here. What's my position?
Yellow flag. B15.
$14 now by the looks of it.
B14.
Oh. Got to be really careful putting the power down. Just send yourself off into a spin straight away.
Wits about you, mate.
Oh, another guy off.
On your left. Clear left. Vincent in front is pitting.
Is he?
B13. Yellow flag. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 0.7.
I don't know about you guys, but this car sounds awesome. Whoever's modded this car has done a brilliant job of it. not just the sound, but you know, the look of it, the handling.
That's a new fastest lap for Lopez, 1:38.6.
Oh.
The guy behind's really you in. The gap's now 10 seconds. That lap was a 1:42.6.
What's the gap ahead, Jimbo?
8.1.
So I don't think I've ever driven Bahrain in front of you guys before.
Is now 8.2 seconds.
Lost sight of him yet, Jim.
The gap in front is now 6.6.
That's my fuel, Jim.
Should be about 61 laps remaining on this tank, 2.1 litres per lap.
So that was what told me when I was practicing a bit initially.
That lap time was 1:40.3.
I could make it all the way. looks pretty incredible from my perspective. So I'm looking forward to seeing the stream later and seeing, you know, if it looks that good. You guys.
Okay, Gary, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 4.7. Your lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need.
So I'm pretty happy that I'm gaining with a high fuel load.
Yellow flag. Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. He's still there. Clear right.
Oh, I hope the car's alright.
That's barely a scratch, just ignore it.
Alright, Jim. Oh, nearly got into a slide then. car's all right.
The gap behind is now 2.5 seconds. Okay, Gary, don't think about the lap times. Just hit each and every apex. 10th position.
I love this car. This car is awesome.
The gap in front is now 3.0 seconds. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate. Your last lap time was at 140.5. Right side's clear.
I'll pick up another spot, Jim.
E9. Your lap time was at 141.2.
One thing I will say about this car, it's a bit louder than usual, but you kind of expect that with an open wheeler, Formula One. But hopefully you guys can hear me okay, and you can hear Jim all right, but I haven't changed the volume of those things.
The gap in front is now 3.1 seconds.
guy not too far behind me here. I should get a move on.
New fastest lap for Lopez, 138.5. Fastest lap for Edelman, 138.4. Sector 1 is 1.1 seconds off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.4 off the pace. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 3. Yellow flag.
That was a bit of a late call, Jim. I haven't broken the 140 yet, but I should be soon. Once I lose a bit more of this fuel, I should be able to get down into the 139s and 138s. Careful here. Don't want to get in a collision with this guy or anyone else for that matter.
The gap ahead is now 0.6.
Got this guy pretty much right behind me. Yeah, he's right behind me. He's looking to get on the inside.
On your right. Right side's clear. They can do all the work. Focus on your exits. On your right.
Look.
Clear right. Come on, mate. Defend your position.
Oh, fuck, you're making it hard, man. Now I've got another guy right behind me, so...
1.8. The gap behind is now 5.6 seconds. P9.
Well, the guy behind me is a back marker, is he? Okay.
Car left. Still there. Clear left.
There he is. Oh.
Car left.
Clear left. Wheel touch there.
On your left.
Oh, another wheel
Still
touch.
there. Clear left.
Living in danger territory here, Jim.
Left side. Clear left.
So yeah, back there at the tight corner, I had to go wide, otherwise I was going to collect him, and that got me out of line.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 1.5.
Oh, it should have been in third then. My bad. What are we on now? Lap 18. Just a little bit too much. Careful, careful, careful.
Got a cut warning. Keep it tidy, please, Gary.
I've got to try and get back into a rhythm now. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
11 seconds. Come on, focus. We need more speed. Don't try to brake later. Just concentrate harder. P10.
Speed. Not supposed to be taking amphetamines while you're driving, Jim. It's very unprofessional. Oh, you meant the other kind of speed. Okay, I'm with you now.
The gap in front is now 11 seconds.
That's what it was before, Jim. Spun out there before, just a little bit too much. Not much, but it doesn't take much. Oh, long. Let's gap ahead, Jim.
11 seconds. The gap ahead is now 11 seconds. Lopez is pitting. Keller is leading the race.
Well, I picked up a couple of spots, didn't even notice. And back up into 8. There's my fuel, Jim.
We estimate 46 laps of fuel left, 2.1 litres per lap. Okay, Gary, there'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. P8.
Oh, just took the curve there. Gap ahead, Jim.
12 seconds. That lap was at 140.6. Okay, Gary, gaining on this car. The gap is 7.9 seconds.
Caught a glimpse of him, Jim. Oh, there they go.
Position 3. We think he'll come out a little way behind you.
I'm up in the 7th, Jim. I'm doing all right. Only the one spin off. 22 laps.
P7.
back markers in front of me in blue. Oh, I got one guy in front of me, but back markers in front of him. Whoa!
The leader, Keller, is pitting.
We've gained another spot. I'm up in the 6th, Jim. If I can get through this without having a pit, I reckon I might be in with a shot. I don't think I've broken the 140 mark yet, as far as lap times go.
P6. The gap's now 1.0. Right side, clear right.
Oh, that was pretty dodgy, man. So I'm hoping to slow down a lot for those guys.
Keep it up, we're looking good here. P5. Left side. Hold your line. Clear left. Car left. Clear left.
Gap ahead, Jim.
9.0 seconds.
Whoop.
The gap behind is now 0.4.
Left him for dead on that corner. What's your gap ahead, Jim?
8.8 seconds. Well done, Gary. This is terrific. Exactly what we came here for. P4.
It is exactly what we came here for, Jim.
car. The gap is 8.4 seconds. Yellow flag, caution.
I'm watching the output of Jim, there he is. Alright, so it's all back markers in front of me now. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
6.3. Yellow flag, watch out. Right side's clear.
Oh, second place, that was the guy ahead of me the top. So now that I've got this car, would I even bother with F122 anymore? When this is just so much better. More realistic, works beautifully in VR.
The gap behind is now 4.5.
Works the crew chief. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
31 seconds.
Holy moly.
P2.
That's alright, he'll have to pit, surely. My tyre wear, Jim?
Your tyres are fine, mate, just push.
Well, that's very reassuring to know, Jim. We're more than halfway through now and you say the tyres are fine, that's good news. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
33 seconds.
Well, I still don't think I've broken the 140s.
That last lap was at 140.8.
gap ahead, Jim?
32 seconds. You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 9.9 seconds. Halfway home, fuel looks good. That was 139.7. That's your best lap in this session.
There you go, so I finally broke the 140s. How's my fuel, Jim?
We think about 37. Laps of fuel left, 2.1 litres per lap.
Gap ahead, Jim?
31 seconds.
Well, I'm not making any ground on him. Alright, so we're more than halfway through now. Just takes ridiculous amounts of concentration. All the gear changes are like, you know, down to like a tenth of a second if you want to get it right.
Now 14 seconds.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
13 seconds.
I don't know if you said 13 or 30 then. I think you said 30. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
30 seconds. Your lap time was 140.3.
gap ahead, Jim?
29 seconds.
Slowly getting there.
You've just done a 140.7. Now 16 seconds.
Oh, bit long.
New fastest lap for Edelman, 138.2.
What's the gap ahead, Jim?
27 seconds.
Starting to feel a bit different. I'm wondering if it's the tyres. That's my tyre wear, Jim.
We're not seeing any significant tyre wear.
I must be driving pretty smooth for the most part then, Jim. If it's not the tyres, it must be my driving. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
26 seconds. Now 17 seconds. Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace.
Gap ahead, Jim.
28 seconds. The leader is pitting now.
Oh, here we go. Oh, graphics going a little bit stuttery there for a moment. Jim's all right now. What's the gap ahead, Jim?
We haven't got that data.
Oh, that's because I'm in first place. I'm leading, Jim. I'm in the front. What's the gap behind, Jim?
17 seconds.
What's the gap behind, Jim?
17 seconds.
Yeah, seem to be dropping a lot of...
Gap behind's increased to 18 seconds.
On that corner, I seem to be dropping a lot of revs compared to what I had before. Everything else seems normal, though. Gap behind you.
17 seconds.
It's all about same at this stage.
You've just done a 141.0.
Now, is it getting dark? Because it shouldn't be getting dark. Because I don't think I've got any lights in this car. Hopefully I haven't got the time multiplier turned on. I certainly didn't mean to. I meant to have it set to real time, but I didn't know what of that. But yeah, if I end up in the dark, I could be in trouble. Of course, the actual Bahrain track has lights. I started the race about the middle of the day, so yeah, it shouldn't be turning into night time. And of course, I can't change those sorts of settings mid-race. Well, I don't think. Well, if I can, I don't know how to.
Fastest lap for Shaw, 138.0.
What's the gap behind him?
17 seconds. The gap behind is now 18 seconds. The car behind is pitting.
Is he? Does that mean my lead is going to increase by even more? Is that what it means, Jim? There you go, maybe I should have set it at 100%.
You're in the lead.
What's the gap behind him?
108. That was 140.9.
Alright, so beginning lap 40 of 57. Gap behind you.
107. Car right. Right side's clear. Car right. Clear right.
A bit of a stretch. Whoa, that's a bit rough.
Car right. Clear right. Right side.
Oh, I mean, you're just here to cause me trouble, aren't you, mate?
Clear right.
Yeah. Knew it. What's the gap behind Jim?
106.
Get back into the rhythm again. definitely getting darker, definitely getting late in the day. I can see some lights around the track. I mean, even the thumbnail I used for this was Bahrain lit up at night time, so. If Bahrain actually held in the night, I know the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix is. What's the gap behind Jim?
57 seconds.
Nearly missed the braking marker then. That could have been bad. What's the gap behind him?
56 seconds.
Fuel, Jim?
Should be about 24 laps of fuel remaining, 2.1 litres per lap.
Well, I've certainly got enough fuel. At least I'd worked that part out correctly. Gap behind Jim?
56 seconds.
Alright, we're getting there.
Lap time was 140.6. Sector 2 is 1.6 seconds off the pace.
What's the gap behind Jimbo?
57 seconds.
Well, it's getting pretty freaking dark now. I don't see the lights coming on. I could be in trouble. Going to have to report this to the FIA, you know, so look, you're not providing very safe conditions, you know. With 11 laps to go, I think I am in trouble here. What's the gap behind Tim?
57 seconds.
I don't know what you guys can see, but I'm getting to the point where I can't see a whole lot. But it's got to be the time multiplier. It was the one thing I didn't look at. And be able to finish this. I've almost can't see the brake markers anymore. What's that behind you?
53 seconds.
I've got 11 laps to go. I'm never going to get there. Or 10 laps to go. Come on, guys. Where's the track lights? Oh no, it's never going to happen now. What's the gap behind you?
47 seconds. Car left. Still there. Clear left. Car right. Clear right. We'll be warned about track limits.
I can't do this. No, I can't see anymore. Oh man. Can I just declare myself the winner? Yeah, let's do that. Shh, don't tell anyone. Yep, that's going to have to be it because I am in the dark. All right. Nonetheless, that was pretty cool. Yeah, let's see where I balls this up. Oh, come on. Let me out. Let me out. All right, we're out. Now, I don't know if you guys can see this, right? But if I go to the time, see, I had it set here for 12 past 12 in the middle of the day. So it should only be like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, and I can see here, yeah, time multiplier set to 4 times. That's where it all went wrong. I never realised. Nonetheless, that was pretty cool. Let me have a look at chat here. So I think it's, I see Bender has dropped in for a while there. He says, beast of a car. It certainly is, Chew. I was watching a live stream of Kelly Jean King and her Let Women Speak rally in Adelaide today, and Bender was there. Saw him on the live. Oh, there you go. You're famous now, Bender. Yes, I went there, and it went well, surprisingly. Said, yeah, it went well. I agree with her. No men in women's sports. Yep. But when the other speakers were just dumping everything on men, I did not agree. Yeah. Yep. Bender says, I'm glad it was not violent. Yeah, I can agree with that. My heart rate went up so high so quickly when I did see the counter-protest because I didn't expect them to be at that particular spot. Oh, he said corrected spot. Yeah, I actually went to meet Avi Yemeni, that's his name, isn't it? When he was in Perth one day, shook his hand, and actually went up to I went up to the teenage protesters that were going Nazi, 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 and it was all about. He was there to lodge a petition with 30,000 signatures or something on it to Julie Bishop's office here in WA in Subiaco to bring South African farmers to Australia to basically stop them from being murdered by darkie and all of that over there. So I don't know how that makes us Nazis. I mean, Api Yemeni being a Jew, Israeli, I'm not quite sure. I don't know if he's Jewish, but he's certainly Israeli. I don't know how that makes him a Nazi. But they were there yelling Nazi at us. I think, if I remember correctly, I was just having a bit of a laugh in their face. But that's all good. And, you know, and there was some older woman there, like, you know, I'm talking like well in her 60s, getting towards 70, and she was there going nuts, and she was there, she had a little bloody silky terrier in her arms and all of that. The dog, poor dog, was just thinking, oh, fuck. And I did actually say to her as I walked past, as the others, I was kind of pointing and laughing and stuff, going, yeah, Nazi, you fools. You bunch of fools, calling us Nazis. And when I saw her, I said, woman your age, you should know better. Disappointing, love. But because they got no argument, so they just keep chanting. So anyway, yeah. Look, I'm gonna call that a win on that one. Next time I do the Grand Prix thing, I'll make sure that I set the time thing for real time for one. Apart from that, I completely had it in the bag. So how are we going on the time thing? Hour and a half, and I started about quarter early. So yeah, I think it went for about the time that I said it would, about hour and 3/4 or something, with a bit of me. Gary says, Chew says, haha, Gary, yeah, you should know better. Well, that's right. You should know better at her age. I mean, I understand when you're young and idealistic and you don't have life experience and you know fuck all. You know, even when I was young, I was pretty left-leaning back then. I guess I would say probably very left-leaning. And even you know, well into my 30s I was. My awakening came from when I started going to family court and you know, and all these ridiculous interim decisions would be made against me, even though the evidence obviously pointed to the mother being a liar and being orchestrating a manipulator and probably a whole bunch of things you can find in the DSM. You know, she wasn't particularly histrionic, but she certainly had narcissistic tendencies and, you know, other personality disorders. And yet the decisions, oh, you know, we better ask the mother. Hang on. You know, she even contravened the order. She even went above your head, tried to go above your head, Your Honour, by writing to the head, you know, whatever it is, the head judge of the Family Court of Western Australia to try and have you removed from the case because she said she wasn't getting a fair hearing, and yet you still give her the benefit of the doubt. And that was when I started listening to Sargon, and he really spoke to me in that sense. The things that were happening to me in family court that I couldn't understand all of a sudden became very, very clear, and why. And yep, I just moved to be much more of a conservative from that moment onward, and obviously became a hell of a lot more educated about political ideologies as well. Disgraceful, Gary. That's right, Chew, it was. Yeah, I'm trying to think of an instance where. Now, what was it? It was this guy that was he was gonna have to drive from Perth to Geraldton, which is like a 5-hour drive, and the mother was trying to restrict his visitation to like only 1.5 hours, and he hadn't like seen his daughter in months. He was self-represented. He didn't have a lawyer, and she was on the phone, and I remember her saying, in response, oh no, well we need to give him, and she said, but I'm the mother. Well, I was just sitting there thinking, what the fuck? How does that mean anything? I mean, I don't know why he didn't just say, yeah, but I'm the father, right? And surely it isn't. I mean, okay, the magistrate that heard that rolled his fucking eyes. Now, because the mother was attending by telephone, she didn't. She was completely unaware of that. But yeah, when she said, "But I'm the mother," yeah, he did. He just rolled his fucking eyes. And then she says, "Yeah, Sargon of Akkad back in the day was good. Yeah, he certainly was. I think he's. I mean, I can't talk. I haven't even done a video in 6 months now. But yeah, he started to just live stream and ramble on. He got lazy. I think. When I get back into doing videos again, I'm going to make sure that it's not fucking that I do it in a lazy way. That I still make my screenshots and talk about my stuff and script out what I'm going to say and do all that pre-work that you have to do to make those sorts of videos. Yeah, exactly, Chew. How is that an argument? But I'm the mother. But it was this. But it just reeks of this entitlement, this expectation that she should be considered the primary and the prioritized parent, right? Because she's the fucking mother. Like, fuck off. Anyway, you women wanted equality. Now suck on it. Suck on it. Anyway, guys, I'm going to bail there. Thanks for tuning in and watching the stream. And it's a shame I just ended up, by the end of it there. What can I say? I was just completely in the dark about everything, literally. All right, guys, take care. Be good. I know that you will. I will see you on the next stream. Take care.